Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Alright, here we go. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a segment on the chakras. And what I want to kind of do is I've been talking about the natural success, basically success being measured through fulfilling yourself through nature, and I kind of want to get into some practical tools to help us line up with nature. So let's get into it. Alright, the chakras. Every human body has 7 chakras, and basically if you take the top of your head where the crown is, and you go down your face, your neck, the middle of your chest, through your navel, down to the base of your spine, there is a line of energy that connects these 7 chakras, or centers of energy, and all these centers have different functions and different characteristics. So let's start. We're going to start with the bottom, or with the base for you. So as you look at the chart, you can see we starting at the bottom chakra, which is the root chakra there in red. As you look at the illustration I have, the person meditating. Alright, so the root chakra is located at the base of the spine. I mean, right in that little section down there where your spine kind of meet with your, as a male, I know it's the like a penile cord, I guess I'll call it. I don't know the exact scientific name, but you know, starting there. Alright, and the function of the root chakra is survival and grounding. So that part of your mind, or that part of your being that deals with survival is that energy center of the root chakra is most associated with that out of the other chakras. And then we have the grounding situation. So it's like you don't want to be desperate on your survival game. You kind of want to be stable and grounded on your survival game. So that's what this root chakra deals with. And the most practical way to actually do this is in meditation mode. And this is what I'm actually encouraging. I'm doing 3 segments today. The first one is meditating through the chakras. And when you're meditating through the root chakra, the spirit of that root chakra is I am. Very similar to Aries, you know. And the color is red, for those that like that kind of color energy, you know, identification. You feel the colors. And then we have the planets. I'm going to do a planet for each of the chakras. The planets for the root chakra is Earth, dealing with that grounding, and Saturn, dealing with basically discipline and structure. We'll get into the planets and being able to meditate, focusing on the planets a little later in another segment for this episode today. Alright, so moving on with the root chakra, the element of the root chakra is Earth. And again, on another segment in today's episode, we're dealing with meditating through the elements. So Earth element is dealing with structure, as well as also dealing with logic. We'll get into that a little deeper later. And the root chakra, when you balance it out, it gives energy to the physical body. It controls fear, dealing with that grounding situation, and it increases your overall health. That's the root chakra. Let's move on to the neck chakra. The neck chakra is the navel / sacral chakra. It is located in the lower abdomen, or the genitals, or the womb. and it's that area 2 inches below your belly button. And its function deals with desire, sexuality, pleasure, and procreation. Now, when we meditate on the navel chakra, the spirit of that is I feel. Same spirit as Cancer. And the color is orange, those who like to deal with the color vibrations. And also the planet is Moon, again, same as Cancer. But where it differs at is the element is fire. Maybe do a little bit more research why that differs, but you're just gonna roll with the fire in the gut right there as the element. And the navel chakra is associated with sexual vitality, physical power, and fertility. So when you meditate on that, the I feel is the thought you kind of want to zone in on. Navel chakra. And let's move on to the next chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra, located in the area above the navel area, where the solar plexus is. Right. Now, the function of the solar plexus chakra is to deal with will and power. And when you meditate on the solar plexus chakra, the spirit is I do. So you want to get into your action mode. And you got problems with the action game going on, meditate on that solar plexus chakra and kind of free that flow up, so to speak, along that line of energy that connects the chakras. The color is yellow, dealing with that golden light, fire, but we'll get to that later. The planets are Mars and the Sun. There's 2 planets associated with the solar plexus chakra, and the element is fire. Fire is dealing with that enthusiasm for life. We'll get into the elements a little later, and as well as the planets again. And when you balance out the solar plexus chakra, it is associated with calming emotions and frustrations, also easing your tensions, and it helps you better utilize your intuition. Alright, and that is the solar plexus chakra. And we're going to move on to the heart chakra. Guess where that's located at? Well, actually, sticking with that theme of that line going down the middle of your torso, it's not located exactly to the left where your heart is, but it's located in the center of the chest, right by where that heart is, though, on the center, though. Alright, and the function of the heart chakra is love and compassion. And when we meditate on the heart chakra, the spirit is I love. And the color is green. You get that, dealing with that green vibration, the leaves and everything like that, growth, things of that nature. And the planet is Venus, which is the planet of love. We'll get into that a little later. And elements. The element is water. Same as with the... I don't know if we even got with the water element yet. So the water element deals with emotions, fluid motion, and understanding, empathy. We'll get into that a little deeper later in the next segment, or one of the following segments. And when you balance out the heart chakra, it's important for circulatory system, your heart, your thymus gland. It also affects spiritual love, compassion, and your connection with the universal oneness. That is the heart chakra. Then we're going to go on to the throat chakra. You see it right there. I got the line connecting with every graphic I go through. Right up there, located at the throat. Its function is communication and creativity. When you meditate on the throat chakra, the spirit is I speak. The color is a bright blue for the color vibration kind of folks out there. The planets are Mercury and Neptune. We'll get into Mercury and Neptune again a little later. And the element is water, again dealing with the emotions, the empathy, and the fluid motion. And when you balance out the throat chakra, that is important for your communication and speech areas of the brain. Then we move on to the next chakra, which is the third eye chakra, located in the center of the forehead above the eyebrow. It's directly related with the pineal gland. Its function is seeing and intuiting. Seeing thoughts, I guess, is the way you want to look at that site. And then intuition is that sixth sense, where you kind of like sense you through your higher self. And the meditation spirit for the third eye chakra is I see, again dealing with that third eye, the thought visions. And the color is indigo. The planet is Jupiter. When we get into Jupiter, one of my favorite planets, you know, Jupiter is Zeus, and it deals with your strong suit, you know, what you feel your strength is, rolling with that energy right there. But we get more depth a little later with that. And then the element is air, getting into creative thought, that air element. And when you balance out the third eye chakra, it helps with your psychic perception, and it balances the pineal gland. And the final chakra at the tippity top of your head is the crown chakra. It's again located at the top of the head. Its function is understanding, and when you meditate on it, the spirit is I understand. And the color is violet. The planet is Uranus. Uranus is a very interesting planet. We'll get into that a little later. Check that segment out. Make sure you grab that. And the element is air. Again, like creative thought. And when you balance the crown chakra, that gives vitality to the cerebrum, and it affects development of your psychic abilities. And that rounds out a description of each chakra. And make sure you tune in for the other segments I have on the elements, so that you can focus on meditation through the elements. And we have another one on the planets, so you can focus on those faculties of yourself, those different sections of yourself, when you want to meditate on the planets. Those segments are coming up. Stay tuned to Eazystar Variety Society. Holla at ya, boy. Yeah.